So good afternoon, everyone. Hope I'm audible to all of you. Yes, yes. Okay, wonderful. Yes. So we shall continue the lab, okay, and we shall try to complete that. We'll start it again. I hope the timer must have been already over now. So there are some interesting things towards the end of the lab, which I would like to explore before going to AI Studio and building a prototype of an app for ourselves. Okay, so before starting the lab, I want everybody to open skills.google platform and navigate to the lab, the lab which we were doing in the morning. Just let me open that for everyone. Just a minute. Yes, let me share the entire screen. That will be better. Yes. So hope the screen is visible, everyone. Just let me open the picture in picture below. And hope these hands-on sessions are interesting for you, and you're enjoying it while you're doing it. Hope that is the case, right? If I'm going too fast, then please let me know. If if you're if you have any questions at any point of time, please feel free to ask. Yes, sure, ma'am. Skills dot Google. Just a minute. Directly the lab link sometimes may not work. It may show the access denied or something. So I'll just share the link of skills.google platform. Just a minute. Yes, hope you're able to open through that link. You'll be entering the skills.google platform at the beginning, and then from there, just please search this lab. Get started with Agent Studio, and you can start doing it. And one more best way to locate it is just go to the dashboard, or else you can just go to your dashboard. And on the dashboard, you should be able to see which labs you completed recently. What all things you completed recently, you'll be able to see over here. And next, what you're supposed to do, these things you should be able to see over here. But say suppose if it is a little bit not so so which taking time for you to understand, then don't worry. Just type in and search Agent Studio. You should be able to find it. Yes, get started with Agent Studio. Some of the steps we might be doing it again. Yeah. So as we all know the initial steps now, yeah, it should not take us much time to navigate through the lab. Okay. So what I recommend is we will be working through two windows. One is the lab window, which is currently open over here. Yeah, and another window is as soon as I start the lab, I should be opening the Google Cloud Console in the incognito window. So I will keep both the screens, both the windows visible for me. So I'll keep open both the windows. One, the lab window, and the other, the Google Cloud Console window, so that I can see the steps from here and apply the same things over there. Yeah. Yes. Are we all ready to start the lab? Initially, I will go a little bit faster. Yeah. Only once everybody is ready, we shall start. Initially, we will go a little bit fast. Okay. And towards, and after we complete the task 1, right, then we will slow down the things and we will go to the next steps. Okay, shall we start the lab? Yes. Okay. So as soon as we start, we have 60 minutes, 59 minutes left. This lab is of 1 hour. Let's try to complete the steps in 1 hour. You can see the timer over here. Yeah. And I hope you are all able to see the right panel. Right? If not visible, then it should be available like, in G, lab setup. Yeah. Just click on this and right click on the blue button which says Open Google Cloud Console and open link in incognito window. It's better to close the older incognito window so that the accounts does not overlap. So what I'll do, the lab instructions page and the cloud console, I'll keep them side by side. And I recommend everybody to do the same. Yeah. And to get any updates from the meeting, like, you want to unmute and speak or, react in the meeting, you can keep the, picture in picture mode open for the meeting so that you can easily respond in the meeting as well. Okay. Screen is not visible. Just let me know if the screen is not visible for everyone. It's visible, right? Let me reduce a little bit of clutter. I'll reduce my part over here. Yeah. Just check whether you have pinned somebody else other than the main screen. I think. Just check that. Is it visible now, everyone? Screen? Any confusions? Yeah. Yeah. Google Cloud Console and the lab instructions over here, right? So just confirm whether we are all on the same page. If anyone is lagging behind, then let me know immediately so that I can accommodate and move forward. Okay. Okay. I click on I understand and we move forward and start the lab. Okay. Closing this. So since I started the lab again, it's a completely new environment for me again. Yeah. So the history of whatever I did in the old environment will not be visible over here because that environment itself got dissolved, right? Yes. So yes, setup and requirements we have done. We have started the lab and we can see the project ID and all those things. So directly we will proceed with task 1. Create application from prompts. Okay. So in this particular lab, again we will be using for to move forward quickly. We will be using the default prompts given by the lab, and we will focus on understanding the flow of how such apps are built. Okay. Yes. So we shall click on the navigation menu. If left out any, if any at any point of time, if you feel like lagging behind, then don't worry. You can see the text. So if you can see so see the steps over here, right? Right. Task 1. Under that there are steps. You just have to slowly follow those steps and continue. Okay. Yes. And whenever you have any questions, please stop me then and there, and let me know where you are stuck. I'll be able to help. Okay. So navigation menu, and we are going to agent platform. Right. Agent platform. Under that, studio. Agent platform. Under that, studio. Whenever required, if the view is not comfortable, expand and then again minimize. Okay. So we are in the Agent Studio. I'm expanding for time being for a better view of this. And wherever you had any questions, any confusions, right? Please don't hesitate to ask. Okay. So I'm clicking on new button and I'm selecting chat. New. Once again, I'm doing it. New chat. Yeah. Yes. And you can see untitled prompt over here, model settings, system instructions, and main prompt area. All the things you're able to see over here. Yeah. So let's do one by one. Okay. So navigation menu, agent platform, new chat, we are there. So now we have to add system instructions, change model settings, and add a prompt. Okay. Let us give the name to the prompt. Okay. Yeah, it is optional, not like mandatory. So let us give a name, insurance risk summary prototype. Let's click on the untitled part and paste the name given over here, right? Yes, and then you have to add system instructions given over here. You are able to see the screen. We are just copying the default system instructions, copying them over here. Yeah, and then we are proceeding to main prompt area. Just click outside. See, now since we are in the different view, you can see here. If you expand, you will be able to see all model settings and system instructions and everything. You can either close it or just click outside of it. Okay, here you can see the main prompt area. Main prompt area, I'm copying the default prompt over here, which talks about safe harbor warehousing company and the customer notes for the same. Okay, I've given my prompt. Before submitting the prompt, we have to set the model. Correct? Are you all able to follow? Just give me a quick thumbs up if you are able to follow. Yes. Ankita ma'am, Vinay sir. Hope everyone is able to follow. Yes, Ankita ma'am, let me know where you're stuck. Screen is not visible, guys. Screen visible, right? Okay, okay. Okay, let me know where you are stuck. Okay, I'm just following the steps from over here. Just the steps in the lab screen. I'm just following them and implementing the same over here, right? So model settings. Let me go to model settings, and select Gemini, and scroll down. Let me increase the screen size. Okay, better. Gemini and 2.5 Flash. I'm selecting 2.5 Flash, and other elements I'm keeping them as it is. Like global region, I'm ensuring it is set to global. All other output token limit, temperature, everything same, and I'm minimizing the view. Yeah. Any doubts so far? Wonderful, ma'am. We are in the right steps. Don't worry. Just some of the steps from morning we are repeating. Okay. Just make sure to have open, Cloud Console on the right hand side or the left hand side. Half of your screen, keep the Cloud Console window open, and half of the screen, keep the instructions window open. Yeah. So that we will be able to see the steps over from here and paste it over here. And whenever needed, we will maximize the view. Okay. And see through certain things whether everything is coming up good or no. And then whenever we want to see the steps, we will minimize. We will just bring it to half of the screen, shorten the window, and see the steps from over here. Yes. But are you all able to follow? Are you all doing along with me? Yes. Yes, Chandni ma'am. I'm just copying the instructions from the lab instructions, ma'am. From over the lab instructions, I'm copying the things. From the interface from where we started the lab, right? There itself, all the instructions are present. I have kept two screens side by side, two windows side by side parallelly open. One window is where I'm executing the steps, that is Google Cloud Console. And another window is from where I am picking up the steps and default instructions. Is it clear now for everyone? Let me know if any other confusions are. Okay. Yes. Now we have entered the main prompt and everything. Let us submit this. Let us submit. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We submitted, and now it's time to save the prompt first and deploy. So we know the steps to save, correct? Now we have given the system instruction, we have given a main prompt, we have just got one response. Okay. And now it's time to save the prompt. Okay. Prompt name. It can be untitled also, but better to. I think share screen is shared, I guess, ma'am. Please do check. Let me go back to the meeting. I think so. So it's visible, right? Yes. Now I changed this. Hope it is visible now, ma'am. Yes. Just click on save. Don't check anything. Just prompt name and region. Keep it as it is, US Central 1. Okay. Then just click save. Ma'am, Yamini ma'am is not able to see the screen. It's visible, right? Screen is visible for everyone. Just check whether it is pinned or not. Just pin it up for everyone. Okay. Is it the same issue with everyone? Are you all not able to see my screen? Just let me know. If the screen is visible, then just give me thumbs up. Sorry. Yeah. Right. Yes. Of course, it's pinned. Okay. Yeah. The saving, as you know, it takes a little bit of time, 1 or 2 minutes. Let's wait for that. Yeah. So we are reinforcing the steps we did in the morning. Yeah. Saving generally, usually sometimes take longer than usual. Don't worry. Yeah. So this is new environment which is created for us, and we are saving the first prompt in the particular region, right? So it takes a little bit of time. Yeah. Hope everyone is able to cope up until now. Any issues, let me know. If any step needs to be repeated, let me know. Yeah. Saving and deployment takes sometimes a little bit longer time. So hope you guys are enjoying the workshop, right? Wonderful. Good. Yeah, it's saved now. Yes. Now it's time to deploy it, right? Yeah. You all know where to find the deploy option. Just beside, the preview code and everything, just towards right of it, you can see the rocket symbol, which says deploy. Under that, you can find Cloud Run, and under that, deploy as app. Deploy as app. Allow public access, that is okay. And just tick the acknowledgement to be I understand this app will be deployed publicly, and click on create app, and click on create app. Yeah. This also will take 1 or 2 minutes for the app to be created. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Did it get deployed? Any issues until now? Anyone? I hope all are able to follow until this particular step. It's wonderful. Very good to know. Yeah. Hope I think the things are more clearer now when we are repeating certain steps for the second time now. I think the concepts are getting clearer, right? Yeah. Let it take its time to deploy. Yeah. So once it's deployed, as you all know, it will create a live URL for that where you can go and test the app. And also one more feature, you just don't click on anything. Just you can see beside preview you have code option, right? Afterwards, so later we will explore that. Now don't click on anything. So the code option also gives us, we can get this app, basically this agent, in whichever, say, suppose we have built our app using React. We can get this get this app in the supportive format for React. Suppose we want this in to into just as you know in what they call in some other format. That also we can we can get the code, basically the code of this entire app in the format we need, and we can insert that code in our in our existing code base, and we can integrate the chatbot, or we can call it as an agent, into our application. So we are just surface. We are just at the surface level now. We just understood we are just going through the the entire process once to understand how the things work. When actually building, we may have to do a lot of multiple other things as well. Yeah, which some of the things we will be exploring today. Okay. So once this is done, you can click on open app from here itself. Easy way. Okay. Once it says the status ready, and just directly click on open, and you can open the app directly from here. Yes. Hope you are able to open the app, everyone. Any confusions, any doubts over here? It's a completely deployed live application, web application, right? Now again, let's go through the steps and see what we have to do next. Yeah, I keep this over here. Yes. Yeah. So we have created the app, we have done those things, yeah. Once completed, click close button in the manage web app box. Yeah. And we can test our agent through here, over here, right? New customer inquiry coming up. Can test it out. we have tested, and it has given appropriate answer for you. Like, you have built successfully a simple chatbot of your own. Okay, just let me check the progress. Assessment completed. Sometimes it might show some error. Don't worry. Okay. Let's go for go for some others. So some more steps in task 2, and then you can come back again and check your progress in task 1. It will show assessment completed. Okay. How many of you got assessment completed in task 1? Can I see a raise of hands or thumbs ups? Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, now task 2 is design effective prompts. Okay, so design effective prompts. So yeah, first one is zero shot prompting. Yeah, how it's all about how we can refine our prompts. Okay, how to give more context, how to build a prompt template. Okay, how to do the things effectively and ensure that the responses we are getting are as per our requirements. So for that, we have to refine the way we give the prompts. So here are a few techniques of refining the prompts. First one is zero shot prompting. Okay, zero shot prompting is nothing but the kind of prompt which we gave now, or just you upload certain things and just ask it to do certain thing. That is zero shot prompting. With example, we will explore. Yeah, and once we go from zero shot to few shot prompting, then we'll understand the exact difference between the zero shot one and the and the few shot, right? Yes. So see the first point over here. It is asking for us to be in the main agent area, main agent studio area, right? We are in the main agent studio area, right? Yes, everyone. First step clear. We are all in the main agent studio area. Now we have to open a new chat. Okay, and untitled prompt, we have to rename it to insurance claim data extraction. So what I'm doing, before expanding the screen, I'm copying this insurance claim data extraction. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm clicking on new chat, new, and I'm renaming the untitled one as I think I've named it correctly now. Yeah. Let me go back to the steps again. Yeah. Insurance data, claim data extraction. That's all. Okay. Now here what we are doing. Yeah. The scenario for this particular prompt or this agent is nothing but it's about an insurance adjuster often receives unstructured notes or emails about a new claim and needs to quickly extract key pieces of information to enter into their claims management system. Okay, suppose think of an insurance adjuster or an insurance agent. Okay, he receives an email about a claim. Somebody's trying to claim their insurance money, right? So the insurance adjuster receives these things in a very unstructured note, or not well documented mails. Just he receives a raw information, and he needs to quickly extract key pieces of info to enter into their claims management system. They'll be having their own claims management system, and he has to enter exact key pieces of information into their management system. So we are building the system for this one, correct? So let's copy the default system prompt over here. Hope you're all able to follow. The process is same, but we're exploring the difference between zero shot prompting and few shot prompting. Okay, see here, over here, you can see the unstructured claim note. Example of an unstructured claim note. Okay, claim notification received. What is the customer writing about? Hi team, just got a call from Mrs. Eleanor Vance. Policy number is mentioned. good for the agent. Okay, she reported a kitchen fire that occurred on so and so date around so and so time. Okay, the main damage seems to be the oven and the surrounding cabinets. Okay, she mentioned smoke damage in the kitchen and dining area too. She thinks the total damage might be so and so. Her contact is she has given a contact number, damage amount she has put. Okay, and no injuries reported, thankfully. But before proceeding further, before entering this into the claim management system, I have to clearly understand the policy number, claimant name, date of loss, time of loss, type of loss. See, if there is one I can read from this mail, I can take 10 minutes of time or 5 minutes of time, read, copy the exact things, and give it to the system, feed into the system. But there are multiple, and I cannot afford human errors and missing out on the details, right? So let us give this main prompt. Yeah. So extract the following from the above given information, right? Yes. And Gemini 2.5 Flash already set, correct? Hope you all are able to follow, right? Gemini 2.5 Flash, region global, okay? Temperature 0.1. Here we are changing the temperature 0.1. Yeah. See, guys, when the temperature is more, it means that the randomness of the information is more. If the temperature is less, it is more specific. So 0.1 temperature means that we are only focusing on more factual information and we are ignoring all the creative extraction. Okay, less creative extraction and we are keeping it more factual. Yeah. So there is very less amount of randomness over here. And even output token limit, heavily it decides the price of the app you are building. If the token limit is very high and if you're at every every interaction you're using a lot of tokens, then you will be priced also accordingly. Okay, these things we have set, and I'm pressing the submit button over here. See, policy number, claimant name, date of loss, everything listed down very clearly, and brief description of damage. Right. Now this is zero shot prompting. Yeah. Now let us understand, take an example of a few shot prompting, then we will be able to understand the difference between the both. Okay. Now this is, then we are not deploying it, no need to deploy. Again, we are going for a new chat. New chat. On the top left, on the bottom of the prompt section, click the plus button. Correct? We have done that. Yeah. Yes. Now in the new chat, before going to saving the prompt, the name of that and everything, what we would do? We check the name later. We are able to change that or no. Let us give the name appropriately. We can give the same name as earlier, or same name with just with 1 or 2 as something. We can give the name, right? Yeah. Insurance claim data extraction. This is the name we are choosing. And give it a name like 1, so that there is a difference between the previous one and the current. Okay, now the changes are over here. Just listen over here. So you can see the plus mark over here, everyone. You have not went yet to change the system instructions. Just you're clicking on this plus, And we can see here upload by URL, import from cloud storage, Google Drive, YouTube video link, example, variable. So let us select example over here. And what you can see here, input and output. If the input is, if we are giving examples for both, we usually do it, right? When we are normally also interacting with Gemini or ChatGPT, what we do, if it is not giving the proper responses, then we will give. If the if this is the kind of input, then this is the output I should be getting. Or you define in which format you need the output. You define it clearly, give example for that, so that you will get exactly what you are looking for. Okay, so this is nothing but the same, but where everything we are putting in a proper template, so that it gets generated as a code and you can use it in your application as it is. Okay. Yeah, let me minimize this again. See over here. Example, you can see the same page like it's shown in the lab instructions. You can see that examples, input, output. Correct. So for the input, yeah, just copy this information. It's like a same prompt, guy. It's like a same prompt, right? Earlier, which the prompt which we use, it's like a same prompt. Correct. Just the name is different, policy number might be different, and just the issue might be different, right? But the thing is, other things are similar, right? Yeah. So this is a input example we are giving it to the tool. Correct. Similarly, we have to give the output example as well. This is the input. This should be the output. Both examples we have set, and click on add examples. Any confusions until now? Yes, any confusions until now? Hope we are all able to follow the steps clearly. Now we are re-adding the system instructions, correct? Since we changed it to new chat, system instructions needs to be added. And now we are providing the new input and the prompt. So example input we have given, that is different. Okay. Apart from example input, okay, we are adding along with the prompt, we are giving the input and then asking for our what we want exactly, right? So now the prompt has been broken down into two parts. First, we gave examples, input example, output example. After that, even though in a prompt we didn't write it in just one paragraph, we split that prompt, right? First part of the prompt was just the input. Okay, input in the sense the information required, right? And then what exactly we are asking the tool to do. Usually when we prompt ChatGPT or Gemini, we sometimes do this. Multiple things we are generating, or we are building certain things over ChatGPT or Gemini. You always so for this input, for this document, you create a summary, or based on these document you prepare a presentation. So next time what we will do, next time we don't write the entire prompt again. What we will do, we'll just write as for this document attached above, and we attach the document and we just make our ask. Okay, here we are doing the same thing but in a structured format. Okay, so input I am entering over here. See, now when we added an example, the prompt interface, the prompt entering interface changed a little bit. It also gave you space to add your own input and then write your prompt. Are you all able to follow? Yes. Please let me know if any confusions or any issues in between. Please let me. Okay. Now we did this. And model settings are all same. Temperature. Yes, ma'am. I'll just come back to that. Just a minute, ma'am. Yeah, model and all are same. No need to worry. And give. So the response might be same, but what we did, if you are doing it like multiple times, it becomes easier. You don't have to write the entire prompt again. You just have to write, in input, you just have to mention few things quickly, and just what exactly you're demanding from the tool, just add it as a prompt. Okay. And if you change the output example, even here the output will be different. Any confusions so far? Any confusion so far? And you can see only this particular prompt is noted as a prompt. Inputs and all have been added, in the background, right? It's not a file, ma'am. Yes, just a minute. Yeah, very right thing. Yeah. Vipul Kumar, sir. This help file is nothing but the place we started the lab, sir. On skills.google, from wherever we started the lab, I'm referring to the same instruction, sir. Yes. I request you to keep open both the windows parallelly and adjust the views accordingly. Whenever as required, we can maximize one window and minimize as per the needs. So this is nothing but the things which are in your lab, from where you started the lab. Yes, I think we explored zero shot prompting and few shot prompting. Any confusions over here? Yeah. And we can just check by experimenting with various different model settings, like prompt configurations, which we call it. Model settings are same, ma'am. Like model settings would be Gemini 2.5 Flash. Yes, Gemini 2.5 Flash. And region global, same as it is. Since there was no change, I didn't emphasize on this. And temperature 0.1. Now when we have time, we can experiment with different values and check. And output token limit 1024. Yes. Any confusions so far? Anyone? Now it's just experimenting with prompt configurations. What would happen when we change temperature and top P value? Okay. What does top P mean, and what does uh, temperature mean? All these things we are exploring over here. Okay. Yes. Now let us do the steps one by one. Yeah. We have saved this. Now let's open a new chat. New chat. Okay, just let me save this one. To save is turned on. Make sure it is saved, even though if it is like, it should not be a blocker for you. Just click on the new chat. Yeah. And title prompt insurance story. Insurance story. And in the prompt text box, I'm just giving the prompt. I'm not adding any system prompt. The name of this lab is Getting Started with Agent Studio. Get started with Agent Studio. So directly I'm pasting the prompt over here. I'm just entering this prompt and just I'm experimenting with model settings. Model settings, I'm Gemini 2 point flash is okay. Experiment with temperature. Experiment with temperature. Just go to the temperature and let's set it up to, yeah, as you know, the temperature controls the randomness. Lower values make the output more focused and deterministic. Higher values encourage more diverse or creative responses. Okay, let us change it to 1.5. 1.5 and output token limit. Let us set it to 500. 500. And top p value, let us make it Vipul Kumar sir. Either it asks for a token or it asks to launch with a credit, sir. Are you able to see option known as launch with credit, sir? Okay. Sir, in that case, I think you must have missed the morning session, sir. So just go to the this one on the left panel, sir. You must be seeing subscriptions option, right? In the subscriptions option, just click on the subscription option, sir, and there'll be 3 pricing models over there. You can select the first one, which says no cost. Through that, you will get the credits required to do the lab, sir. Let me know if anything else is needed, sir. I'll be here. I'll be helping you. Okay. Yeah. Top P, let it be 1. Yeah. Safety filter settings, right? Basically, safety filter settings are those, which will control hate speech, dangerous content. All these things will be controlled by filter, safety filter settings. If such language or such kind of tone is used, it will be directly block such user entries, and it will not respond them back. Okay. So let us save this as it is. Use the default settings. Thinking budget. Yeah. It's always keep manual, and always you have to set the budget limit. But for now, keep it off, we'll keep it like auto and we'll continue. Okay. And what about, there is something called as structured output over here. Structured output. Yeah. Structured output focuses the model to generate a response that strictly follows a predefined schema. Say, suppose you want the things not directly as the text, but you want it in JSON format, so that later you can decide how to render them on your front end. Okay, you can choose that in such kind of a format, get it in your backend, and then reprocess them and display as you want. You can do that. Yeah. And grounding means it's from that particular data. Say, suppose when I say your model, your agent is grounded to data A, then whatever is there in data A, it is bound to answer only from that data. Best example is the ChatGPT or Gemini earlier versions. They were not linked with internet earlier. They had their own data, and from there, understanding and studying from there, they used to generate outputs. Okay, and later even internet, they were connected to internet, connected to many resources, and basically the grounding expanded, right? So you can ground your model to your own data, upload your own data and ground it to that, or you can turn on Google search as a grounding option. We can we have changed these things now. Let us submit the prompt. Model settings invalid. Okay, let me check. Let's make it as 0.1. What happened over here, the temperature is more and the output token limit is less, then the responses will not be complete. Yeah. You can experiment with multiple values and you can submit the prompt. Okay. And next thing is engineer and manage prompts. So here there are system prompts and main prompts, and and we are changing the model settings. And yes, what we are doing, we are using the option called as compare option, and we are comparing the prompts. Comparing by modifying system instructions. Basically, when you sometimes when we are using Gemini or ChatGPT, it gives two responses and asks us to give feedback which to proceed with. Correct? It is something like that. Before we actually choose the model, before we actually proceed further, we can internally modify system instructions. Instead of creating a complete new prompt and check and go back and compare again manually, you can have them together both side by side. Keep on playing with system instructions and the main prompt and the input and output things, and you can decide which is better. It helps you modify and make your model much better. Okay, yes. So let me create a new chat again. You can continue. Yeah. In the new chat, just minimize this part. Hope I'm not going too fast. Just let me know if you are able to follow along with me. New chat, and the name of the prompt I'm giving over here is insurance risk factor identification. Yeah. A simple system instruction I'm giving over here. So you are an insurance risk analyst assistant. Your task is to identify potential risk factors from a given scenario. Be concise. And this is my main prompt. Main prompt is talking about the applicant so and so. Okay, had faced so and so problems or something like that. Okay, and we have given them. Okay, and let's set up the model settings. Gemini 2.5 Flash as it is correct. What else? And then we have temperature 0.2. temperature point to region global, correct? And submit the prompt. Yes, here are the three primary risk factors. It gave you directly the risk factors. Yeah. An underwriter should consider, right? Yeah. Now we have to save. Let's save this option. It's already saved, auto saved, correct? Yeah. And then let's compare. Where to find compare options? Yeah. Now with your insurance risk factor identification, prompt has its response displayed. Click the three dots on the top right next to your prompt name. Over here. Hope you are able to see it clearly now. Three dots, more actions, click compare. See, are you able to see a similar version? Just with comparing both the things, like, if you change the model settings, how this would respond. Okay, and keeping other things same, basically it's same, like, one keeping all the other constant and just one as a variable, you keep on checking. Okay, then keep say suppose you kept model settings constant in both and all other things constant, and you changed only system instructions and you checked. Next step, keep the system instructions same and just change the model settings and check. And one should be as a reference. In others, you keep changing the things according to how you want to compare, and you can have a better understanding of how the things are working. Yeah. Any confusions so far? Any doubts? Any confusions? Compare, right? Yes, exactly. Like this is how the interface is displaying now, right? Compare by modifying system instruction. So inside the system instruction box, for the prompt on the right side, edit the existing system instruction for the prompt on the right, right? Just I'm just for the just only in the right column, I'm changing the system instructions. Keep the rest of the model settings same. Okay, and submit the following prompt. The prompt goes to both. The prompt, it goes to both. Okay, it goes to both in the sense it goes to both system instructions. Basically, scenario will be same, the prompt will be same, just with change in system instructions. Let us see how it is responding. Okay, you can compare the conversation, which is better, what is happening. Let's compare, and you can rerun basically scenario and the response. You see, here are the three primary risk factors. Let's read it line by line. Here are the three primary risk factors an underwriter should consider, along with potential mitigation strategies or questions. See, here it also added potential mitigation strategies or questions, correct? But here it just gave three primary risk factors, correct? Here, say for example, for the first case, what is the risk factor and what is the mitigation strategy? Similarly for second, similarly for third. Which is better? I think the right hand side is much better, giving more insights, correct? And also it depends on your requirement, right? Yes. Now let us play with temperature setting. Yeah. For okay, only for the right hand side, let's change only in the one, guys. Don't change in both and create confusions. Just change in just one and understand how the things are working. Say temperature, let us change temperature. Now, yeah. So our basic thing was keeping all the other things constant and only one thing as a variable. So I will revert the system instructions to the original ones. Yeah. Now see, both the system instructions are same. Correct? Only temperature I am changing in the right hand side. And temperature I'm giving it to be deconcised, all other things same, and temperature 2.0. Temperature 2.0, and I've copied the prompt. Yeah. Just temperature over here. Temperature 2, not 0.2, 2. So if the temperature is 2, what would happen? The randomness should be more. It should generate more creative answers, correct? Let's see what would happen. And prompt I've already copied. Let's paste the prompt over here and send. Same prompt, same system instructions, but just the changes are temperature. You're able to follow, everyone? See, with less temperature, the answers are concise. With higher temperature, you can see that the response are longer. Got it? Any doubt so far? Any doubt so far? Or similarly, comparing different models and configurations. Similarly, different models and all that we can compare. Just keep all other things same and just keep on only one element in one chat, make it as a variable and test and compare. Okay. Now task 4, we have okay. Okay, we may not be able to complete the entire lab in next 2 minutes, but I think you got the gist now, correct? Yeah. Now you have got the good grip, you have got the gist, and you know like how to smartly move across this and complete the things. Okay. So I request all of you to, after this workshop, next we will move towards AI Studio. Okay. After this workshop, move towards start this lab again. Okay, with a dedicated time. Okay, with focused element, just sit at a place and try to complete this lab. It will take definitely 1 hour. Your undivided attention for 1 hour. It's a little bit lengthy lab, but some of the steps, as we can see, we can skip. And skip in the sense, we can just make certain changes and proceed further. Okay, and check our progress. Okay, there's 2 tasks remaining. When there is no less talking and you're doing it on your own, you can do it at a faster pace. Okay. So next 2 things are generate media in Agent Studio, and next would be use multimodal prompts with Gemini. Multimodal things mean you're pasting an image, you're uploading a file. Okay, these all things are called as multimodal. It's basically in one prompt, you're adding a text, you're adding a speech, also you're adding a certain file. Combination of these things is nothing but multimodal. Okay, and then specifically there is a task on generating media in Agent Studio. Generate an image, and learning about synth ID. All these things you will be able to explore once you complete this lab. Okay. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? I think timer has ended now. The lab might end anytime. Any questions or any doubts so far? Shall we proceed further? Yes. So let's take a very short break of 2 minutes. Yeah, very short break of let's take a 2 minutes break. Yeah, because we are moving into a different topic now. Yeah, yeah. It's already 2:52 currently. Okay, just give me a minute over here. Yeah. So we'll be discussing more on AI Studio. It's 2:53. Let's meet back after 5 minutes. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. 5 minutes. And few extra 1 or 2 minutes extra. Sharp at 3, we will resume with Google AI Studio. Okay. If you have any questions, you can please feel free to ask. Okay. I will answer all your questions and all your queries when I meet you at 3. And more importantly, we are exploring AI Studio and we are building something which would be much more useful for you. Okay. Yes. We will resume at sharp 3. Yes. Hello, everyone. Hope I'm audible and the screen is visible for everyone. Wonderful. So we will quickly, we have 1 more hour of time till 4. We will explore the tool and build something meaningful through AI Studio. And then I will hand it over to Pragati to wind up for today. Okay? So just 1.5 hours more. Yes. So now we are going to explore a new tool you might have already explored. I'm not saying that it might be a very completely new tool for everyone. Some of you might have already explored. So let's try to explore it more and understand it in a better way, right? So yeah. So what is Google AI Studio basically? Yeah. What is AI Studio? So AI Studio is a platform that enables anyone to experiment with Gemini models and build AI powered applications build AI powered applications through natural language. You don't have to know coding to use AI Studio. This tool can you can experiment with different AI, so different Gemini models. We were exploring 2.5 flash, multiple models exploring, right? You can choose a model, experiment with that, and check how it can generate images, videos, convert text to speech or speech to text. Okay, and some visuals into presentation. You can experiment with multiple tools available. Okay, that is one way of doing it. And also one more important thing is you can build AI powered applications just through natural language. You just have to type your prompt, give your specifications, what are you looking to build, and the tool will build that thing for you. Okay, then also gives you an option to deploy it very easily. Okay, if you are more towards technical, you can just copy the code, make some modifications, and then launch it. Or directly with going along with the prompt, you can make certain changes into it. Okay, and you can directly deploy it. And there are many such tools in the market these days. Like for example, but those tools are a little bit towards more technical perspective. Like there is Cursor, there is Anti-Gravity. Okay, there are multiple apps which will build apps for you. But AI Studio is one thing which is suitable even for non-technical users. And also along with building applications for you, it also you can gives you platform to experiment with different models. Okay, so one by one we will explore these things. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And why should we explore AI Studio? This question might have come to your mind. Okay, why are we exploring this? Are we going to build applications? What are we going to do? How is it relevant for us? Okay, say for example, let's think of from educator perspective also. Of course, you can do vibe coding, and you can build applications which will help you, and do multiple things, and you can learn. That is different. But in our profession, as researchers, as educators, as enablers, as you would like, as I would like to call all of us, like enablers. Okay, we encounter certain stages, like we spend time in preparing learning materials, we spend time in researching, we spend time in creating assessments. Okay, guide student projects, review their reports, going through multiple research papers, understanding them, and what new things are coming up, and accordingly we would like to bring changes in our teaching methodology through those papers, right? And we explore new research directions. All these things we spend time into, right? Of course, this cannot be replaced. I'm not coming to that point. But of course, like, if we are exposed to such tools like AI Studio, Notebook LM, then what we can do, we can accelerate this process. We can build an app which can act as our personal course assistant, which will give us, like, say, suppose a lot of our time goes into documentation, say a lot of our time goes into, like, creating quizzes, assessments, and all that. So if we have built our own course assistant or assessment generators or our own learning support tools, then you just have to give your thoughts, feed materials, and generate the outline. Yeah. And lot of our time is reduced. So a lot of our, like, time spent on such things is reduced. And we can think of new things to explore and new things to introduce to the students. Right? And for research, we can create literature review assistants, right? Research gap analyzers, paper summarization tools. We don't have to wait somebody to build that. Now with the tools at our disposal, we can directly build it ourselves as per our requirement, right? And as student mentoring roles we will be playing, right? So report evaluation tools, yeah, innovation support systems, project guidance assistants. These all things we can build and, like, automate a lot of our work and focus more on what are the new things that are coming in the market, how we can enrich, how we can bring in like new cutting edge technologies and introduce it to our students. We can spend more time into this because now AI is capable of creating assessments, creating learning materials. Of course, you have to you have your own way of delivering it. You have your own way of convincing the students that cannot be done by AI, but at least it can help you accelerate some of the tasks, right? It can be your wonderful assistant, right? Yeah, so say suppose, for example, you got an idea, like, some innovation, like, some innovative, nice, beautiful idea you got. You don't have to, like, wait so long. You can use the make use of such AI Studio tool, and you can build a quick prototype to see how it is working, whether will it work or no, and you can proceed further. Yes. So we are definitely going to build something today. Okay, quickly we will move towards that. So we will experiment with, I'll give you a prompt to that, and later you can come up with your own prompt, understand, explore it to your benefit, and you can so play around with it. Okay, so today we will be building a faculty co-pilot. Okay, a one simple AI application that supports, multiple academic responsibilities. Okay, this is what we are going to trying to build today. I'll be doing that with you today, along with you. Yes. So, but before that, I need to share the prompt with you, right? So for that, if you're already part of the WhatsApp group, then well enough. But if you're not part of our WhatsApp group, then please do scan this QR code and join the WhatsApp group right away. Once, all of you, those who are attending the workshop, once you ensure that all of you are on WhatsApp group, immediately I will share the prompt with you. Simple, very short prompt I will be sharing with you, which you can make use and build this assistant yourself. Okay. Yes. Once you have joined the group, or if you're already part of the group, just give me a quick raise of hands. If anyone's still joining, please do join now. Okay. I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes. If somebody has not joined, please do join and let me know that you have joined. Immediately I will post the message. given a simple prompt. Let me also, meanwhile you join the group, let me enhance the prompt as well. Yes, give me a minute. Yeah. Let me give one more detailed prompt to you as well, which you can try later. But let's try with a simple prompt first. Okay. Just give me enough time. The document is posted. I think the document was shared in the group. Just have a look at that document. Of course, you can, just a simple text I've given you. You can enhance it by using Gemini, or you can, make a detailed prompt out of that. It's just a sample thing I've sent across. Just have a look at that, and we will begin shortly. So let me share. Hope everybody has joined WhatsApp and everybody is able to receive the document, right? Now let us proceed further. I'll share my AI Studio screen. Just, yeah. Let me know once the AI Studio screen is visible. So just I want you to just open a new tab in your browser and just type AI Studio along with me. I think the screen is not visible, right? Just give me a minute over here. I'll share this entire tab with you so that let me know once the screen is visible with everyone. It's visible, right? Yeah. Just type AI Studio, very simple. And first option you can get like Google AI Studio, right? From the results, check Google AI Studio and just click on that. Yes, I think it's already, yeah. The prompt has already been sent, sent on the WhatsApp group. You just type AI Studio, Google AI Studio, and you may have to just click on get started or something. No need to pay for anything. QR code for WhatsApp group. Are you looking for a QR code for WhatsApp group? Yes, here it is. Here is the QR code for the WhatsApp group. Hope it is visible, everyone. Just let me know once you join the WhatsApp group. We will share the document again. Shows unauthorized. Let me just verify it myself, sir. Just a minute. QR code is scannable, right? Okay. Is this QR code displayed over here? Is it scannable? Yeah. And the link and the WhatsApp joining link is also being shared in the chat as well. Yeah, either through the chat or let me share the screen. Just a minute. Yeah. I think now it should be clearly visible. Join, right? Yes. Yes. Document is being shared again. Please find the document. Yeah. Yes. So once you the document is with you, once the document is with you, just open a new tab and type aistudio.google.com. Right? aistudio.google.com and just click on get started or join. Yes. Just click on get started or join. Yes. And this some information you can just skip. How you can skip and see the videos later. Yeah. Hope everybody is on the same similar page. Just confirm with thumbs up. Hope everybody is on the same page. Yeah. And make sure you're on build a feature. Build your ideas with Gemini, right? Anyone facing any issues, please let me know. Now I'm pasting the same prompt which I gave you over here. Build an AI powered application called Faculty Copilot. Copied it and I'm pasting it over here. Let's see what it generates. So what are we prompting it to do? Build a, yeah, we remove this sample prompt. Yeah. Build an AI powered application called Faculty Copilot. Of course, you can brainstorm and you can make the prompt more effective, more detailed and everything. Okay. Yes. Faculty Copilot that assists faculty members with teaching, research and student monitoring. The application should allow users to upload research papers, journal articles, conference papers, project reports, dissertations, and other academic documents. The application should provide the following features: generate an executive summary of the uploaded document, extract key concepts, findings, and contributions, identify research gaps, limitations, and future research opportunities, generate literature review insights based on the document, create discussion questions for classroom use, generate MCQs, short answer questions, and Viva questions with answers. Suggest student mini project and major project ideas inspired by the document. Okay. Recommend possible interdisciplinary applications and real world use cases. Present all outputs in a structured and professional academic format. The application should use clear navigation, faculty-friendly interface, and provide outputs using well-organized sections and headings. Okay, you can see the build option here, right? Even control works, build. Okay. Allow notifications, no worries. Let's sit tight and see how it's going to build. Yep. It also, these days, gives you option to choose between designs as well. Earlier, it is to choose just one design and go ahead with that. Nowadays, it will just give you option to choose the designs as well. Which kind of interface you want. Let's see whether it gives us or no. You can see generating theme and all that, right? Are you also able to try along with me? Give me thumbs up if yes. So are you all excited to see what AI Studio builds for us? Are you all excited? See, it's asking which interface to take forward with. Yeah, you can choose between interface, like bento grid, or you want sophisticated dark mode. Whichever is useful for you. Professional polish, elegant dark, high density, or whichever looks better for you. Okay, you can choose between whichever way you want. You can choose. Let's go with high. I'm choosing high density. You can choose professional polish, or whichever is suiting you. You can choose that. I think professional polish is the better version. Let me select this. Okay. So accordingly, it will build now. Meanwhile, you can change the name. Okay, let the app name. Okay, let the app be built. Then we can change the name as well. And you can in the left panel, you can always once things are generated, you can always reiterate, upload your files over here, and get much more insights and build accordingly. If you have some designs in your mind, you can use those designs and you can start building. Of course, there are multiple other tools also which will create intuitive designs for you. Let's say, for example, Google Stitch. Yeah, you can develop all your designs on Google Stitch as well. Figma AI, Google Stitch. You can develop there, come to AI Studio, use those designs, build on top of that. You can use a combination of multiple tools and build a very robust and working application. Yeah. Let it generate an app. Until then, let me show you something similar to which I had built earlier. Yeah. Let me share entire screen. I'll get back to this screen once it's built. Yeah, hope you're able to see the screen, right? App has been paused. Okay, reload the app. Okay. Just wait until it's get generated. Just wait. Just once we are selected, and then we have to click on select this design and wait until it generates the app for us. We may have to just wait. So it's showing that it's still generating app. It may take some time. You can see the progress over here, what it is doing currently, and depending on the internet connection and depending on the RAM speed and everything, the speed will be accordingly. Okay. Yeah. So this is what I built earlier. With a similar prompt, I built this. This prompt also I will give you, but yeah. See, the source document is something like evaluating the bias and hallucinations in LLMs. LLMs for medical diagnosis guidance. This was the source document, and from that it is giving me executive summary of the entire paper, core concepts and technical glossaries from the technical paper. Yeah. And faculty professional evaluation and annotations, add custom observations regarding course syllabus, allocations, or curriculum fit, saved locally on this browser. Or you can identify research gaps and directions. Like that, you can upload a new paper and analyze it. Okay. Teaching support and projects. based on the, it's currently like, based on the paper, but you can make it like two sections, like, you can reprompt it and say that two separate features of one, which will analyze the uploaded paper and give you results. One, which from the given syllabus and your own speaker notes and, your class notes and everything, it will like, generate assessments, innovative ways of teaching. Okay, some activities based on that. You can use it for multiple purposes. Basically, it's not my tool or your tool. Everyone can have the tool of their choice. They just have to prompt it and it will be ready. Yeah, playable self-evaluation practice MCQ set. Okay, interdisciplinary bridges, AI co-pilot chat. You can start asking questions over here. Say, create a 4-semester research pipeline for undergraduates based on this paper. I just gave a prompt. It's analyzing and will give a response. So earlier you understood, like, how you can build a agent. Now with a simple prompt, AI Studio is able to build this agent inside your application, right? Of course, you can have a control over how it is displaying, what it is displaying. You can do that. With again, with you can go back to prompt and you can tell it to build it accordingly. And if it is too overwhelming for you and too much text, too much features, you can reduce them as well. Change the change the design and the user flow and everything. Everything can be controlled with a prompt. Yeah, see, it is giving you the information. Faculty co-pilot response for what you asked for, 4-semester pipeline for undergraduates based on this paper. Okay, semester 1, foundations of clinical NLP, prompt engineering and pilot evaluation. Semester 2, database curation, multi-morbidity synthesis. Semester 3, semester 4, all the things it is giving you, right? Say suppose print exam sheet. You can have your template of exam paper over here. You can change the template and to generate an exam paper for you. Yeah, and you can you can edit it and you can change the view of it, and also you can ask it to remove the grading guideline answer and everything, and you can just give the question paper. So multiple things. It's just very few things we are you know exploring over here. Close the print review and you can come back to the main page. Okay, let us check what is the status of the app which we are building. Yeah. Yes. Anyone completed building the application? Is there anyone for whom the app was already built? The faculty co-pilot one? Yes, wonderful. Wonderful. For me, it is taking time this time. Sometimes it does. Is it similar? Is it similar to which we were exploring over here, or is it different? Yeah, sometimes it takes time, ma'am. Don't worry. Done building the app. I've opened a lot of tabs, lot of windows over here. Maybe that's eating my RAM a lot. Maybe that's why, it's taking a little bit longer time for me to generate. Earlier, it went well. It happens sometimes. Yeah. You can always add a new paper, new document title, syllabus, focus area alignment, and all, file upload and paste academic content text and analyze and save. And one more thing, once it is developed, right, Always you can modify it with a prompt. You don't either you can modify with you know the code and everything. Also, you can modify with simple prompt as well, right? You can always, if the interface is clumsy, you can always active Copilot. You can always change the interface in mobile version, in any other version. You can see how does it look. It's not optimized for mobile. I didn't tell it to optimize for mobile. So it's like, current screen size. Also only optimized for majorly, majorly for larger screens. Yes. So once it is built, once you are satisfied with it, or you want to revisit and check it later, okay, you can just save it after it's built, right? Just let me just minimize this. Let's see all the other elements over here. Yeah, and you can also see a code, right? Entire code base is over here. If you're a technical person, you can go and edit the code and check from here, but preview is fine for us. Okay, you can either share this part, share, publish, integrate, copy link and share this app. Okay, like you do things on Google Slides, and you can collaborate and share. You can publish it. Your app will be accessible via public URL. Nothing but you're deploying your app, right? Nothing but you're deploying your app, or directly you can connect with GitHub, sync to GitHub. Yeah, sign into GitHub to continue. You can do even that. Yes. There's also an option like, remix. So this prompt you're copying and it opens in a separate thing, and you can always, like, that version also will be stored, and you can add features to it, different features to it, remix basically. Yeah. Yes. Let me check whether the app is built over here or no. I think it's built. See, we gave a very simple prompt and we got a very simple app, right? Yeah, faculty Copilot, similar thing, right? Just browse files and upload them over here, or paste scholarly text over here, and academic Copilot target control like undergraduate, postgraduate, PhD. Just this. This is the entire interface. Load demo paper. And it's chat workspace basically. This is nothing but a chat interface. Okay. Yes. Change it to postgraduate. Yeah. Concepts and rigor, research gaps, same similar things, but in a different interface. We didn't give much importance to our the UI over here. So it was just a feature-based prompt, right? Can have multiple things. Any questions so far? You can test it out. You can upload any any research papers that you have at your disposal, and you can just submit and check how it is working. Yes. Is anyone facing with any issues regarding building this particular thing? Is there anyone facing any issues over this? Anyone, any questions regarding the same? Yes. How many of you tested your app? Added some document, also do it along with you. Yeah. If anybody has done it already, then well and good. Is there anyone stuck? Am I audible now, everyone? Yes. I have some questions over here. Before sharing this, let me take the questions over here. Okay. Can you help me in the questions? I just left the meeting and came back again. Yes. Just a minute. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, we are not asking the students or you to directly generate your entire report through AI. Okay. But anyhow, to accelerate your research, to enhance your understanding, and whatever thoughts you put and whatever thoughts you put over the paper, and you draft the things yourself, with key elements, key points and everything, and then you beautify using AI, or you just make it much more standardized using AI. That's what we are you have to do. If it's like completely, if nobody is putting any efforts, I'm talking about, some students usually do that. Say we give them a task of developing an app. Say when a scenario is given to develop an app, okay, they have to understand the problem statement of the scenario first of all. If they are not even ready to read the requirement document and understand the problem statement mentioned over there, or the problem that the app is going to solve, if they don't even understand that and internalize that, just directly they are just giving it to AI, cloud AI, or Cursor or Anti-Gravity, and just developing things out of it. And even after developing, not even verifying whether it has done the right thing or no, then it is just garbage in, garbage out. Any tool for that matter has its own, the way how we use it, right? If proper thought given, if we leverage the tool to accelerate our work and enhance our the quality of work in making us more efficient, then definitely yes. So you can build such a tool for yourself, which will help you. Of course, in first draft, this is not a ready tool. Whatever we have built over here, whichever I was showing you, is not at all a ready tool, but it's a prototype. Definitely, it's a prototype. You can test it, and definitely you can build over it. So quickly, a tool is giving you an prototype app. Okay, you can test it, understand its limitations, improve it with your prompt, Okay, and then deploy it and use it for yourself. Use it for yourself to enhance the way you work. Okay, enhance your productivity, right? And to publish, it's very simple. Let me just show you. Testing, I think you can do it. All can do it. Yeah. So just click on publish. Okay, and click on get started. Yes. Of course, to publish, guys, to publish the things or to deploy the app, you will be need to get a little bit more deeper into Google Cloud Console. Okay, you have to have your own. It, of course, it will spend you certain amount of resources, like at least the computing space, a place to host, right? At least that it requires for you to do, right? Versions, interfaces, right? Yeah. Just with, of course, in the upcoming sessions, in one more round of session we will plan, and we will let you all know soon. In that, we will be giving you access to Google Cloud directly. Now we gave you access to skills.google, gave you learning credits. 35 credits that you receive now are your learning credits. Moving forward, in upcoming workshops, we will be giving you cloud access credits directly to use Google Cloud. Make you understand how how you can create your project, how you can optimize your resources and host something over there. Yeah, we will guide you through those things. Okay, and then whatever you build here, you can deploy over there and you can start using it, right? Any confusions? Any doubts? Any questions so far? Yes. Yeah. So meanwhile, you you come up with an idea of what kind of app you want to build, and experiment and making. Meanwhile, you make it much more usable and simpler. We will give you a way to deploy it. That's in subsequent upcoming workshops. Okay. One more access we have to give you: Google Cloud Console access. Okay. Now we are going through the lab. A temporary environment is being created for you. But to do and deploy things on our own, we may have to go to Google Cloud independently, set up our project, set up billing, and do it on our own. But even for that, we are giving you certain access later in the upcoming days, okay, through which you can access Google Cloud and deploy on your own. Okay, in that particular access which we will give you. Yeah. Any questions? Any questions so far? Yes. Please feel free to experiment. Okay. Feel free to experiment and build on top. Okay. Yeah. See, your things, whatever you have built, right? Under build, under apps, you will be having those things. Okay. Yes. These are the some things which we built earlier. Okay. Hope the screen is visible, everyone. Yeah. Yes. Under build, under apps, you'll be having multiple apps that you built earlier. Okay. So this was the app which we, in our previous, one of the previous workshops, we guided students to build this. It was based on, a journey of a river, one of the river which flows in Karnataka. Yeah, very simple and very just one prompt app, which the students, built on top of it, and they also published certain things on, LinkedIn. They were able to post on LinkedIn, and they were able to deploy that, yeah, and get recognition from multiple people on LinkedIn. Yeah, it was during, I guess, the Karnataka Formation Day last year in November 1st. Yes. Yeah. Similarly, you can explore these things and see all the apps you have built and revisit them, and reiterate, start fresh, and start building on top of that. You can do that. And of course, there is a playground where you can, yeah, code and chat, image generation, speech and music, explore like multiple things. Start building, specific tools. You can do that from playground. And in the playground also, you can see system instructions, temperature, all these things, settings you can do even here, right? Yeah. Models, agents, build with agents. Okay. Experiment with all these things. Okay. Yeah. Gallery, visit the gallery and see, like, multiple things that are already built on, built using AI Studio. Experiment, see those things. Yeah. Can see multiple things built on, neon snake game. Right? Explore the gallery and build something on top of it. Use it as the base. Okay. And remix to, like, make this app your own. Make changes to it. Okay. This is all you can do. Not only for apps, not only for games. You can do for multiple things from the gallery. Just to explore all these aspects, you can take the idea from the existing apps, and you can, like, remix the existing thing, and you can build an Android app, create a native app with Kotlin and Android SDK. Say suppose I'll ask it to build spend analyzer. This is the app which the GTU students built in their, one of the apps which GTU students built in their internship. Yeah, let me use tab. Let me, yeah, experiment with this, and it will be an Android app. It will be not just a web app. It will be an Android app. Okay, with just a simple prompt, you can have a prototype version ready. Okay, but this is what I did here. Is it's just, just a thought to experiment, but I cannot, like, build my foundations of my app on this. The prompt should be well thought. Yeah, the prompt should be well thought. The problem I should be able to understand. Okay, but just showing the possibility of this app. That's all. Yeah, just showing the possibility of this app. Am I audible now? Again? Am I clearly audible now? Yes. I think I lost my microphone earlier, and I'm able to fix that now. Yes. Yeah, it depends on the plan we are on. Of course, even in the free version, we can build multiple. I think I'm on the free version, and it depends on some limits are there. Of course, some models will be having some limits, but of course, we will be able to at least build 3 to 4 apps easily. Yeah, in a day. That is what? Import manuscript. Can I? Okay. Can you please share your screen and show where, ma'am? Exactly. Ankita, ma'am, let me know once you're ready to share your screen. Yes. Now you know the typical potential of this. Yes, whenever you're ready, ma'am, just let me know. You can see over here, like in which plan you are and what all things you can do. Upgrade to unlock more, access higher limits, pro models, and more. Okay, you're able to hear. Just a minute, ma'am. Just a minute. Let me see your screen. I'll stop sharing mine. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. In your app, you're saying when in the app which you have built, it is asking to import manuscript. So manuscript is nothing but, ma'am, a document. That's all. Research paper or a raw research paper. It is just naming it as manuscript. You can upload that. Just it's like uploading the document. Yeah. You can upload and you can and analyze that. So it was very simple and a basic prompt was given to you, sir and madams. Okay, which you can enhance further, define your objective further. Okay, and craft an effective prompt moving ahead. And you can experiment with this tool and build that particular app for yourself, which will help you. Okay. Of course, deploying you will not be able to do immediately. It requires a paid Google Cloud account. Okay. As I told a few minutes ago, we will be moving in further workshops which we will be conducting with you. We will be giving you access to Google Cloud as well with some trial credits which you can use and experiment with. With that, you can deploy the app. Hope it is clear now, Vipul Kumar sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes. Hope you got the idea of how to how these agent platform on Google Cloud platform can be used uh, to create your own models, create your own agents, chatbots. There you can easily deploy that because it was a lab which was using a temporary environment. Okay, and even the deployment was temporary, right? But when you directly go, yes, definitely, sir. You can, yes, you will come also directly. You can test any, you can, inside AI Studio, you can use it, sir. Definitely, you can use it. Okay. Unless and until you have access to Google Cloud and the option to deploy, you can always come back to your AI Studio where your app is, is working fine. You can come and experiment with that. You can come and test it. And until you get the way to deploy, you can fine tune it and make a better version of that. Yes, sir, there is a limitation of token count, but no need to worry, sir. I think even in the free version, a lot of things can be done. Yeah, but yes, in the free version, it has a limitation of token. Yes. And yeah, we explored all these things today, like, how you can build your own chatbot and everything uh, with like, agent platform on Google Cloud with hands-on labs. And also we explored AI Studio and explored how we can build our own apps, which will help us build our own assistants, AI assistants, which can help us in our work. Okay. Yes. And yes, sir, definitely. Vipul Kumar sir's question. Will it help me for black check? Okay, kind of mechanism. Yes, sir, definitely, definitely. You give it a prompt. Yeah. Yes, understood, sir. Yeah, plagiarism. Yeah, it can, sir. You have to give a prompt accordingly and tell it, like, how you want to, like, curb plagiarism, how you want, what all checks you want to put, and what all things you want to, like, include as a plagiarism, and what all things you want to exclude. You can do that. And even you can detect if the entire content is generated by AI or not. Even apps can be built for that. Yes. Yes. You can do that. You can do that, of course. Yes. So with this, I will conclude my session over here. Yeah. Uh, I hope it was beneficial for all of you, at least at an exploratory level. I think you got a few more tools to explore, and uh, I think it might have helped you in one or the other way. Okay. So with that, I would like to thank you everyone for patiently listening to me from morning. It's not easy, I know. Yeah. We will, yeah, it's definitely, like, continuously sitting from morning and listening to a same person. It would be, like, really kind of a really very boring or exhausting at some point of time. Yeah, but I appreciate all your patience and enthusiasm. Even towards the end, all of you were active and participating. That gave me a lot of encouragement in throughout the session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. So, with this note, I will hand it over to Pragati and Sujit sir to take things forward. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Yes, yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Thirumal. So, like, I can see a lot of faculty members sharing their input, saying that it's very informative and really interactive. If there are any faculty members who want to, unmute themselves and share their experience about today's session, that would be really grateful. So you can unmute and I mean, I can see many of them like typing in the chat box. So if you would also like to unmute yourself and talk, that would also be a really nice thing to have. I'll just share my screen as we move towards the next part of the workshop. Just give me a minute. Yes. So moving forward. So I think in the afternoon, while we
Your screen is
were
not
going
shared.
for lunch, before going for
You said
lunch
you are sharing a
for
screen.
Amitabh sir's session, we
Pragati?
had the discussion about how is that we conduct this
Pragati?
similar session for our students. for our students. So this is one thing we were about to discuss. So just give me 2 minutes while I'm just sharing my screen, and we can take the discussion about that forward. Just give me a minute. Yes, I hope my screen is visible now. So yeah, in the afternoon session, for those maybe who have missed or something, so we were planning to have a similar session for our students as well. But yes, the content won't be same. The content will be more advanced for the students, and depending on the year of study, the branch specific they are into. So we are planning to have a similar session for our students as well. So these were the few things, like what are the typical format in which we were willing to conduct this workshop. So basically, this workshop, like we discussed in the afternoon, would be online, and we suggest that all the students assemble in a classroom where there is a projector, so that all together students can have this workshop at their classrooms itself, where there is a faculty coordinator, or facilitator, we can say, who can help students in conducting this workshop. So similarly, like the way Tirumal conducted for you the session today, similarly there will be an instructor conducting for the students as well. But along with that, I think a faculty coordinator also would be necessary. And yes, if an internet connection and a laptop would be necessary for this. So this is a typical kind of format for workshop which we were thinking. And the format we were like about to discuss with the faculties, like the duration of the workshop and the suitable dates at which the faculty suggest that the workshop should be conducted. So I really welcome all of you to any suggestions or any a discussion regarding how is that we conduct this session for the students now. Sudhir sir, if I have missed anything, please, you can add any input from your side as well.
It's very, very well said, Pragati. Nothing much to add. Please go ahead. Okay, here is attendance. I think people are asking for attendance link, Pragati.
Yeah, we'll be sharing. I think it's already shared. The link is shared.
And even if we are not able to, we'll continue discussing on WhatsApp and other phone or other channel. Any faculty, anytime, please feel free to contact us. We're very happy to, interact with you all.
Yes. So we have WhatsApp. I have a scanner over here. If there is anybody who has missed joining the WhatsApp group, you can scan this QR code and join the WhatsApp group as well. So we will be sharing all the like student workshop related details and the attendance link and everything would be shared here basically. So if there is anybody who has not joined the WhatsApp group, can also join by scanning the QR code. So if it is showing that as it is already responded, maybe you're already part of the WhatsApp group. Yes, and yes, so before I conclude, this is the QR code wherein you can scan and fill the Google form to basically give your inputs.
Sorry for this. There is one Professor Jay Shah. He's saying it shows already responded. Does it mean that he's already a member of the group?
Yeah. In fact, just now I just informed sir. Okay. So sir, if this is related to the WhatsApp group and you are getting that it has already been responded, then you are already part of the WhatsApp group. Sir. Yes. So yeah, this is a separate QR code to fill the Google form and share your input. So I request all the faculty members to please scan this QR code and fill the Google form. And so that we can further connect related to the student workshop as well. Yes. And like before we conclude, if there are any questions or any, okay, that's great, ma'am. Chandni ma'am, if you've already done, that's great. Okay. So yes, and so before we conclude, if there are any anything that you would like to share, please put it in the chat box, or you can always unmute yourself and share your inputs as well. So this form will be shared over the WhatsApp group as well. So you can fill the Google form from there as well. The link will be shared on the WhatsApp group. So yes, so in that case, so should we wind up? Sujit sir, do you would you like to say a few words before we conclude today's session?
I think it's already a good session, and
Yes.
I wish you all the best, and we'll continue interacting through various channels. Thank you once
Yes,
again to
sure.
all.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
thank you once again.
So yeah, so yes, indeed, it was a really good interactive session, in fact. And like Thirumal said, your continuous response towards the session that we have been conducting, the workshop that we have been conducted, has motivated us to stay in throughout this session. So indeed, it was a grateful, good interactive session. So I would like to thank, first of all, GTU for having this session organized, and and most importantly, all of you for being there till the end and being interactive, being responsive. And yes, I hope all of you have built the chatbot that Thirumal has been, in this workshop has been telling you about. So once again, with this note, I thank you all and have a great day ahead. Yes. Thank you so much.